Ever wondered how money evolved from shells and beads to digital currencies? Think about it. Our ancestors started with the barter system, trading goods for goods. But soon, they realized they needed something more standardized, something that could be widely accepted as a medium of exchange. And so they began using items like shells, beads, and even salt as forms of money. But as civilizations grew, the need for a more robust and universal system became apparent. Enter coins, minted from precious metals like gold and silver. These coins were tangible, durable, and had intrinsic value. They became the backbone of trade for centuries across various civilizations. But as societies became more complex, carrying around these heavy coins became impractical, hence the birth of paper money. This was a game changer. Money was now lightweight, easy to carry, and still held value. Yet it had its shortcomings. Paper money was easy to counterfeit, and its value was susceptible to inflation. Fast forward to the late 20th century, and we see the emergence of digital money. Plastic cards and online banking transformed the way we perceive and interact with money. Suddenly, it was possible to make transactions halfway across the globe in a matter of seconds. But even this system wasn't without its flaws. Centralized control, privacy concerns, and the risk of hacking were some of the issues that plagued the digital money system. And then just when it seemed like we'd hit a roadblock, a new form of money emerged on the horizon. This was money, but not as we knew it. It was decentralized, secure, and completely digital. Yes, you guessed it. We're talking about cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrencies are the latest step in the evolution of money. They are digital or virtual currencies that use cryptography for security. Unlike traditional forms of money, cryptocurrencies aren't controlled by any central authority. Instead, they operate on a technology called blockchain, which ensures transparency and security. So, from shells to coins to paper to digital bits, we now stand at the dawn of the cryptocurrency era. But how does this new form of digital money work? Well, let's start with the basics. Cryptocurrencies function in a unique way. They're not like your typical dollar or euro that you can hold in your hand. Cryptocurrencies are digital or virtual currencies, existing solely on the internet. Yet they're more than just computer code. They are built on a technology called blockchain, which is a decentralized system of computers or nodes that work together to record and validate transactions. Now here's where it gets interesting. Cryptocurrencies use something called cryptography to secure these transactions. You can think of cryptography as a kind of digital lock and key system. When you make a transaction, it's encrypted or locked up using a complex mathematical problem. And the only way to unlock it? Solve the problem. This ensures that the transaction is secure and can't be tampered with. This brings us to the concept of decentralization. Unlike traditional currencies, which are controlled by central banks, cryptocurrencies are decentralized. This means there's no central authority that can manipulate the value of the currency or cause a sudden increase in supply. Instead, the power is distributed among the network of computers that make up the blockchain. And then there's mining. Not the kind where you need a hard hat and a pickaxe, but the kind that involves solving those complex mathematical problems we mentioned earlier. Mining is how new units of cryptocurrency are created and how transactions are verified. And miners use powerful computers to solve these problems, and when they do, they're rewarded with a certain amount of cryptocurrency. This process not only creates new coins, but also adds new transactions to the blockchain. So, what does all this mean? In essence, cryptocurrencies are secure, decentralized digital assets that can be exchanged between parties without the need for a central authority. They're a new kind of money for a new age, and they're changing the way we think about finance and the economy. But what's the magic behind all this? Enter the blockchain. You see, blockchain is the technological wizard pulling the strings behind cryptocurrencies. It's a digital ledger that records transactions across many computers, ensuring that the records cannot be altered retroactively. Blockchain technology is built on pillars of transparency and security. Its decentralized nature means that no single entity has control over the entire chain. Each block in the chain contains a number of transactions, and every time a new transaction occurs on the blockchain, A record of that transaction is added to every participant's ledger. This decentralized, transparent, and immutable nature of the blockchain makes it extremely secure. It's like a public ledger that's virtually tamper-proof. It's this security and transparency that makes blockchain an ideal platform for the exchange of goods, services, and of course, cryptocurrencies. Just as the spine supports the body, blockchain forms the backbone of cryptocurrencies, providing them with structure, security, and transparency. So, are cryptocurrencies the future of money? Let's ponder that. We've journeyed from the dawn of cryptocurrency through its mechanics down to the backbone of it all, blockchain technology. Now it's time to gaze into the crystal ball. Cryptocurrencies, with their decentralized nature, present a potential future where financial transactions are not just faster, but also more secure and transparent. They hold the promise of revolutionizing not just banking, but every industry that relies on secure transactions. However, like every emerging technology, they come with their own set of challenges. Regulatory issues, scalability, and security concerns are just the tip of the iceberg. Overcoming these obstacles will shape the future of this financial revolution. So as we dive headfirst into this brave new world, let's remember, cryptocurrencies aren't just a trend. They are a seismic shift in the monetary landscape. As we stand on the brink of a financial revolution, one thing is clear. Cryptocurrencies aren't just a trend, they're here to stay. So, are you ready to step into the future of money?